Something unexpected just happened behind the scenes of one of the most talked about concert tours of the year, and fans of Bruno Mars cannot stop talking about it. What started as a simple question on Instagram quickly turned into a viral conversation about the future of tour content, backstage access, and what fans really want to see from one of music's most private superstars. The surprising part? The responses didn't come from Bruno Mars himself. They came from Daniel Ramos, the trusted photographer, videographer, and creative collaborator who has spent years documenting moments inside Bruno's world. And according to many fans, what he revealed may be the strongest hint yet that major new content could be coming from the romantic tour. The story began when Daniel Ramos posted a question to his Instagram stories. It was a straightforward request aimed directly at fans. What kind of content do you want to see on tour? At first glance, it seemed like a routine social media interaction. Artists and creators ask for audience feedback all the time. But because Ramos is one of the key creative figures working closely around Bruno Mars, fans immediately realized the question might carry more significance than usual. Within hours, responses started flooding in. Fans requested backstage footage. Others wanted behind-the-scenes videos showing life on tour. Some were curious about costume preparation, stage production, and the daily routines that happen before thousands of fans fill an arena. One suggestion stood out immediately. A fan proposed the idea of Bruno Mars filming a "Get Ready With Me" video, often known online as a GRWM. The response from Daniel Ramos surprised many people. Actually might be hilarious. Love this idea. That short reply quickly captured attention across fan communities. For years, Bruno Mars has maintained a level of privacy that is increasingly rare among global superstars. While many artists regularly document their daily lives through vlogs, live streams, and social media updates, Bruno has largely allowed his music and performances to speak for themselves. Because of that, even the possibility of seeing Bruno Mars in a casual, behind-the-scenes setting felt exciting to fans. Entertainment producer Michael Torres, who has worked with several major touring artists, says this kind of audience interaction can reveal valuable information. Fans today want more than performances, Torres explained. They want context. They want to understand the people behind the show. When audiences feel connected to the process, it strengthens their relationship with the artist. That sentiment appears to align closely with what fans were telling Ramos. Many responses focused on behind-the-scenes content. One fan requested backstage footage from tour stops. He acknowledged that he sees those requests frequently. However, he also explained that backstage content can be difficult to capture for a variety of reasons. His answer was honest. Backstage areas are often crowded with crew members, managers, performers, technical staff, security teams, and confidential production elements. There are also privacy considerations and scheduling challenges that can make filming difficult. Still, what caught fans' attention was the final part of his response. But we will try. For many followers, those 4 words became the headline. Because for years, fans have wondered what really happens behind the curtain before a Bruno Mars performance begins. The excitement surrounding the possibility isn't difficult to understand. Bruno Mars concerts have become known for precision, energy, and meticulous production value. Every transition, lighting cue, costume change, and musical arrangement appears carefully crafted. Seeing how that machine operates behind the scenes would offer fans a rare glimpse into a world that has largely remained hidden. Music journalist Rachel Bennett believes the demand reflects a broader trend in entertainment. The audience isn't just interested in the final product anymore, Bennett said. People want to see the journey. They want to understand the work, the preparation, and the personalities involved. That desire became even more evident through another fan request that Daniel Ramos highlighted. One follower asked about the wardrobe department. Specifically, the fan wanted to know how costumes are maintained throughout a demanding concert tour. The fan identified themselves as a sewist and expressed curiosity about the logistics behind keeping stage outfits in performance-ready condition. Ramos responded with a simple acknowledgement. "Okay." Although brief, the response suggested the idea had been noted. For many viewers, it represented another example of the creative team listening closely to fan interests. And it also highlighted something important. Not every fan is interested in celebrity gossip. Some want to understand craftsmanship. Some want to learn about stage design. Others want insight into costume construction, audio engineering, choreography, and production management. In today's entertainment landscape, those behind-the-scenes stories can be just as fascinating as the performances themselves. As screenshots of Ramos' responses spread online, discussions quickly expanded beyond Instagram. Fans began debating which content ideas they wanted most. Some envisioned mini documentaries covering life on the road. Others suggested interviews with band members and crew. Many expressed interest in seeing rehearsals, sound checks, and production meetings. A common theme emerged throughout the conversation. Fans weren't necessarily asking for dramatic revelations. They simply wanted a closer connection to the experience. That desire reflects the unique relationship audiences have developed with Bruno Mars over the years. Unlike many contemporary stars, who constantly share personal updates, Bruno has cultivated a reputation for letting mystery remain part of his brand. As a result, even small glimpses behind the curtain carry tremendous value. Industry analyst Jordan Price believes this scarcity plays an important role. When access is limited, demand increases, Price explained. Fans appreciate content more when it feels rare and authentic. That's especially true with someone like Bruno Mars. That authenticity may be one reason Daniel Ramos' responses generated so much excitement. His answers didn't feel like polished marketing statements. They felt genuine. He acknowledged challenges. He admitted certain requests are difficult. And he openly reacted to ideas he found interesting. That transparency resonated with fans. It created the impression that their voices were being heard. And in a digital era where audiences often feel disconnected from major celebrities, that kind of engagement can be powerful. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the entire conversation is what it could mean for the future. While no official announcements have been made, Ramos' responses suggest that fan feedback may influence upcoming content strategies. That possibility has generated widespread speculation. Could viewers eventually see a backstage documentary series? Will there be more behind-the-scenes photography? Could tour preparation become part of future social media content? And perhaps most importantly, could Bruno Mars himself appear in a more casual format than fans have ever seen before? Those questions remain unanswered. Yet the excitement surrounding them continues to grow. Entertainment consultant Sarah Whitmore believes fan participation is increasingly shaping creative decisions. Modern audiences expect interaction, Whitmore said. When creators actively ask for feedback, fans feel invested. They become part of the process rather than simply consumers. That dynamic was clearly visible throughout the Instagram exchange. Fans offered ideas. Ramos listened. And together they created a conversation that extended far beyond a single social media story. For Bruno Mars supporters, the discussion also served as a reminder of the enormous community that exists around his music. People from different countries, professions, and backgrounds all contributed suggestions. Some wanted technical insights. Others wanted humor. Many simply wanted more access to moments that usually remain private. The diversity of responses demonstrated how broad and passionate the fanbase has become. It also revealed something else. Even after years at the top of the music industry, interest in Bruno Mars continues to evolve. Fans aren't satisfied with simply watching performances anymore. They want stories. They want context. They want to understand the people and processes that create the experiences they love. And if Daniel Ramos' recent interaction is any indication, the creative team appears willing to explore those possibilities. Whether that leads to backstage features, wardrobe content, rehearsal footage, or something entirely unexpected remains to be seen. But one thing is already clear. A simple Instagram question managed to spark one of the most engaging fan discussions surrounding the romantic tour in recent weeks. And the reaction shows just how eager audiences are for a deeper look inside the world of Bruno Mars. For now, fans continue watching closely. They are waiting for the next update. They are waiting to see whether any of their ideas become reality. And they are waiting to discover if the curtain that has long separated the stage from the backstage area might finally open just a little wider. Because sometimes the biggest story isn't the performance itself. Sometimes it's what happens behind the scenes. And thanks to one unexpected question from Daniel Ramos, fans now believe they may get the chance to see exactly that.